Well, here's a look at conditions across the country. Nowhere was really seeing intense heat today. We did get a lot of that in through parts of the west this past week, but it's kind of all settled down. So here in the lower Great Lakes, temps have been a little off for a couple of days, but still pretty comfortable. 20 right now downtown. And that's not so far off of where we should be for this time of year. You can see up through cottage country there. We've got some temps in the teens. But again, this is not really cold. It's just a few degrees below where we should be for this time of year. And typically in June, as we kind of inch towards the start of summer, we typically see a couple of hot days, a couple of humid days. That has not been the case, but very nice and quiet on the radar. There's not a whole lot going on. We're tapping into that high pressure. We don't even have cloud cover happening right now. So it's really nice this evening. And overnight tonight, temperatures and conditions are pretty pleasant and calm. 16 degrees for an overnight low. And tomorrow morning, if you have a tea time booked with dad, maybe you are the dad and you're watching this, good golf weather for tomorrow. Winds aren't too bad either, so your game should be good. The weather will not be impacting it. Temperatures for the afternoon tomorrow, a little bit cooler along the lake. We are going to have winds out of the east-northeast, so east-southeast rather. So it is going to just make for a bit of a fresher feel lakeside. And then as we get a little more inland, temperatures are in those mid-20s. And again, that's right where we should be for this time of year. Okay, it's been a little cool, but the good news is dry and sunny, and we don't have measurable rain either for the rest of the weekend or through Monday. But what we are going to keep an eye on is Tuesday. Late day Tuesday, the clouds start to take over. We see a few spotty showers kind of in the evening, and then late evening overnight, we do have this risk of thunderstorms. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's when we see some active weather kind of consistently here across the region. We have a bit more heat building in next week. It does look to be more through southwestern Ontario than necessarily the GTA, but we're still a couple of days out. It won't be overly intense. It won't be, too noticeable, but you might find it's just a little muggier. And that's going to have to do with the shift in the winds because, of course, with these winds out of the east, if you've been lakeside the last couple of days, you've noticed that it's felt pretty cool. You've needed a light sweater or a layer. Now, the next 7 days are fairly seasonal, but again, middle of the week, we have quite a bit of active weather potential.